Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another Nexus Gaming Series matchup tonight, featuring Blackheart's Booty versus too many Geese. Our map bans for this evening: Blackheart's Booty or BB, banning Brax's Holdout and D-Shire. Meanwhile, the red team tonight, what's up, Coda? Too many Geese banning both Sky Temple and Garden of Terror. We are waiting for our first map here from Blackheart's Booty. So many matches going on right now. I think there's like 6 or 7 oh god, I said the thing. But there's a lot of matches going on. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me. We're in Heroic Division tonight, if that hasn't been mentioned. Let's see how these teams are doing. Blackheart's Booty has 18 points in 3rd. Too Many Geese at 5 points in 7th. Too Many Geese have only played 5 matches. They have not played a lot of matches. They've got a long road to hoe. They've played 2 less games than everybody else. Crit Kickers, by the way, have played 12 of their matches already. So we're a little behind in the Geese show. Maybe that's why I haven't had too many opportunities to cast them. And we are going to stupid Cursed Hollow. This was picked by Blackheart's Booty. Everybody's in the lobby here. We should be getting the show on the road in just a moment. I'm hoping for a very close series. I know these teams quite well. Blackheart's certainly a very aggressive team, very macro-orientated. Very good at taking little mini advantages when given the opportunity. And Too Many Geese is a team I've played probably more than any other team in NGS at this point. We are scrim partners, and they're always a tough match, man. They definitely have some gnarly comps that they run, some really nice wombo combos, and they always give us a run for our money. But it should be a good match. I'm hoping for a good match here. My last couple casts were very much dominations in every sense of the word. So hopefully we got a little bit more back and forth here tonight. I know Blackheart's but never seen Geese. I love their team name. Yeah, they got a great team name and a great logo too. It shows up really well. Just the goose head. I think we're waiting on one from TZ's team. Geese are already ready to rock and roll here. All right. Yeah, it actually has a black backdrop on the logo, but it kind of works perfectly with the overlay that I have that you can just see the goose head. All right, Cursed Hollow. I really don't know much of what to expect from these teams as far as drafting goes. They have very large hero pools. And on a map like this, there's so many different ways you can go. As far as drafting goes, like I wouldn't be surprised to see an Abathur, a Zeratul, Samuro, Deathwing, Falstad. I mean, there's so many different ways. Sylvanas probably going to be a heavy prio here. I know some of Geese's favorite picks, which doesn't feel appropriate to say out loud, but I'll mention it as they come up. Our first ban is the Haka tonight, so the first global eliminated. I'm not entirely sure who their offlaner is. I want to say it's Zenarius. So it's Amy on heals, TZ tanking, Zenarius offlane, and then Brandon and Drago are DPS, I believe. And genuinely, I've played against too many Geese probably 20 times, and I could not tell you who plays what. Other than I'm pretty sure Keg's off lanes. Yeah, we see a Falstad ban. Johanna is banned as well. Johanna's very strong in this map, just the ability to delay. And then globals in general, pretty good. That's why you're seeing the ban here early. And a Deathwing ban, so super meta bans right now, in my opinion. I think probably best in slot offlaner and DPS banned here early. Drago's immediately going to slam a Hogger, and we have a Thrall from time. Amy heals and NGS, and Eleanor's DPS. No. If I said that, I misspoke. Hey, Fat Cat Swag coming in with some knowledge. Lucy tank, Meep heals, KJ offlane, the other two DPS. So show and time. Oh, that's easy to remember. Show time on DPS. I did mention the Sylvanas a little bit earlier, and here we have Sylvanas taken by Amy. Rhaegar and Hanzo. Alex Straza from Zenarius, and TZ going with the Diablo. So probably not even going to be, Spell Shield. We're probably going to see a Devil's Due here with Globe Talents. Would be my guess. Something that I've seen teams run a few times. Also leaves Mephisto open too for them if they decide to go for that. And I expect this to be Greymane and... Oh no, we have a very heavy front line. Look at the percent damage here at 16. Too many Geese looking to farm the front line of Blackheart's booty. And Maya's still available. I assume we're going to see a swap there, Amy and Brandon swapping, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there we go. I really like these drafts. I have no notes. Normally I'm super critical, but I think this is gonna be a really interesting game. From left to right tonight in this best of three, we have Blackheart's Booty, TZ Chop on Diablo, Savage Drago on Hogger, Amy 820 playing Maiev, Storm Brandon on the Sylvanas, bringing up the rear Zenarius on Alexstrasza. From right to left tonight, there are just way too many Geese. See, now I thought I fixed how loud that is, and I'm sorry for your eardrums if that was super loud. I swear to God I fixed that yesterday. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Demi. And from right to left, it is too many Geese. We have Show playing Hanzo, Time on Thrall, CJ Kags on Malthael. I call him Matthew for short. Meat Moop playing the Rhaegar, and lovely Lucy Lovely on the Burden. Let's take a look at our level 1 talents here. Full combo build from Maiev. It is going to be Globes and Devil's Due, so that little bit of combo there of the Diablo Alexstrasza. As both teams clear their first wave. Hogger already down here. And we have our first pause of the game. I suspect that would be a kid issue. Mouse died. Alright. Mouse died and we're back. Burden's going to be catching the soak here, while two members of the Geese are heading to their bruiser camp. Same story for the Hogger. Started bottom, and we'll be starting these hard camps for them right away. Storm Brandon here in the top lane, giving Malthael the business, as ranged attackers typically do. Interesting matchup here. What do we have going on the bottom lane? Amy getting caught out just a little bit there by the Thrall. Let's take a look at how this mid-fight will pan out. Wave clear advantage, it's kind of hard to tell. There's a Rhaegar, but there's also Hanzo, and I don't expect much to happen here. They've pinged for help. Here comes Hogger to be able to clear out the mid-camp. Sonic Arrow's going to show vision in the top lane. We have an engage immediately onto Meat Moop. It's a nice pull. The stun from Hogger will miss. But Meat Moop getting low. Storm Brandon stepping forward. And First Blood going over to the side of Blackheart's Booty. Camp is still relatively healthy here. It's going to be a big push from this blue team against the middle walls. Lucy only at 5 stacks so far. And Brandon Almost killing the Hanzo there. Matthew coming down now, providing some support. But they will eventually get chased away in the top camp here. We'll be doing a good amount of damage here. Nice stall on this rotation. Matthew caught out. Likely will go down regardless. Amy probably going to be able to get the kill here. Yeah, Brandon is dive full in. Matthew will fall. Amy sends it. Gets the kill. Lovely Lucy. Lucy Lovely. I'm going to get that wrong a bunch of times. Now has to deal with this objective, with the Sylvanas pushing, and there's also a camp. I think this fort is just dead. They really don't even care. I mean, they're going to take the objective, but this fort is, yeah, it's just super dead. The camp is here, the Sylvanas is here, black arrows are online, and, oh, excuse me, they're not black arrows, they're unstable poison. But it doesn't even matter. So, first fort at 3 minutes, that is the Cursed Hollow Way. That's why this map is the way it is. Time getting caught out. The Diablo is here as well. And like I said, this is a very aggressive team. Blackheart's Booty loves to play forward. They like to catch people on rotations. I mean, they have a pretty okay guy shot calling, and yeah, you just can't rotate out like this, unfortunately. You're just gonna get punished here. This is definitely something that when I'm playing too many Geese, their team gets to do. They get to rotate like this, but Blackheart's Booty is a much better team than I am. They don't have level 7s. It's 5-0 in kills, but red team's gonna storm forward here, see if they can't try to make something happen. But Amy is spinning to win here. And looking for a chain. Does not have the mana for it. Okay, now does. Just barely. Hanzo will fall. It was a close fight. Time does get a kill, so Sylvanas dies. A little bit of hope. But the map is in a sorry state for 5 minutes in, and boss is up. They're looking to re-engage. Amy taking a lot of the damage here. Rhaegar going in to get the bite. And too many Geese saying, alright, you want to brawl? Let's brawl. They get their 2 kills on the board to catch up a little bit in XP. Diablo is kind of a raid boss until 16, but then after 16, it's a lot scarier for the Diablo to play. Zenarius is going to be able to stall this forever because of that E talent. Diablo now has souls, and they have 10s as well. Our level 10s for the blue team. It is Lightning Breath, Shockwave, Disc, Mind Control, and what will surely be Life Binder here. Nice Mind Control on to the Rhaegar, and Meep Boop going beep boop boop. Dead. Back to the core. And they immediately start boss. This is kind of scary. I guess their healing is insane, so they're really not going to take a lot of damage from this. And they have a Sylvanas, but level 10s are here. Nah, okay, they're just going to give. I don't seem too fond of Cursed Hollow. No, I don't know why I don't like it. Time trying to rotate. Get Shockwave here. Beautiful cleanse, but Time is also going to get Cocoon, Disc. Time has 4 ultimates right now and somehow is still standing. But Time has run out for him. Rhaegar will fall. The dragon is here, and the dragon is angry. The dragon will be taking this middle camp, and the blue team will be pushing this top lane. And Thrall is caught out there. There is a Lightning Breath. And Blackheart's Booty like a well-oiled machine right now. 10-2 in kills. Gonna have level 13s. And gonna have objective here for the next minute. 10 seconds. Thankfully for too many geese, this isn't going to do too much. Like, they're going to lose bottom. That's to be expected, but they're really not going to lose much more than that, because most of their buildings are gone already. They're looking for the Solanas. Not going to find it there, but TZ is out. The Sunder used. A totem to slow. Thrall will catch him with, but look at the healing here. They're trying to pump everything they can into TZ Chop, and she just won't go down. And now Loosely Lovely gonna have to try to disengage as best they can, but will not be able to here. The tether lands on 3 people. Amy spinning to win. Meat Move caught out. 2 for nothing. And there may be more. Hogger here in the top lane beating up the Thrall. Meanwhile, CJ Kegs not going to live either. And when I said they're not going to get much, well, they're going to get a lot if they end up all dying. How did this minion get past here? What? How did that happen? I guess Sylvanas may have done that. So, 1 keep down. Likely 2 keeps. In fact, definitely 2 keeps going down. Sylvanas had 340 stacks, by the way. And blue team is going to get 16s at roughly the same time they get 13s. Savage Drago is in Narnia, by the way. Yeah. There's an arrow. Beautiful scatter. Not going to be able to get out of here this time, yeah. So that was a... that was a big level for them, and it looks like red team is just going to run at the boss here, which I don't hate. Like, they can't go core. They're not going to be up in time to fight this. And you have W-build Hanzo. Oh, you have explosive arrows. Okay. I mean, what are they going to try to do? End? They're going to try to get a pick on the Sylvanas, or on the Matthew. And instead, they're just... What is happening? I mean, yeah, they can't end. We're only 10 minutes into the game, so there's really no end threat. The boss will do some damage to the bottom lane. And I think it's going to be a pretty boring next couple minutes while we wait for too many geese to get their 16s. There's really no reason for them to try to fight anywhere ever. The fort will stay alive. And they can give seeds for a while. So, yep. So, Blackheart's Booty kind of speed ran this map. To the point where the objective does almost literally nothing for them if they get it. And now it's on them to finish the game. They have to take a decisive team fight. Post 16, post 20. And I guess they're going to force boss or try to look at boss here. I mean, you can defend boss, I think. If they take it. I'm really surprised they're not just ripping it. Yeah, they are now. They're going to try to force a team fight, though. And maybe the plan is to just kill Muradin, but they're just going to take a fight down 16s. The Shockwave is going to connect 2 people in the back. Savage Drago almost solos 2 people. The Rhaegar and Time both just disappear. And if any more die, it could just be GG. It might be GG anyway, actually. Savage Drago. Yeah. And that's game. Okay, well... I guess they were worried that the boss would just end on its own, so they tried to take a fight down 16s. It's a shame that this team didn't get 16s, because I think they really pop off at that point, but that's going to be game 1, and Blackheart's Booty doing what they came here to do. It's apparently kick ass and chew bubblegum, and they were super out of gum. Boss probably could have ended there with the 5-on-5 too. The talent tier advantage was probably good enough. Yeah, probably. That, I was hoping for a closer game than this, but unfortunately, that was a bit of a curb stomp. $12-minute curse game. I feel like the games I cast that are on cursed are like this. It's like, oh, why don't you like cursed? Because I feel like this is pretty much what it comes down to. It's like one team that absolutely loves to play cursed, has a plan, and then just absolutely rolls over another team who, like, will play cursed but would rather not, but it's not worth banning. And this is the outcome. Let's take a look at our talents here. Yeah, I mean... Alright, game 2. We go to a game 2. Let's see. This one went to blue. Blue team gets a point. Lobby is up. Where are we heading? I assume it's another big map. Oh, it's BOE. Nice. Love some BOE. A lot of people have been banning BOE. I was kicked from the lobby. Sorry, we remake. I don't know why they remaked. Weird. Alright. We got the all clear here, so let's get going. Battlefield of Eternity. Alright, sorry, I got distracted. Our first ban here on BOE is going to be Johanna. And they've decided they don't want to play the Thrall or play against it. Deathwing will be banned. And I half expect to see the Maiev ban this time around, but maybe it is just Falstad. Okay, we're going to see Sylvan. So Falstad's up, which I would probably snap pick, but I guess it is BOE, so it's a little less good. We're going to see Hanzo instead. So Li Ming's available, Falstad's available. I took Brightwing Vala. Okay. Got to decide, Imperious Muradin. Probably a 4-man Imperious if I were to guess, but maybe not. Feel like it's kind of an aura farm if you're taking Imperious into a Brightwing. I think this is probably just an Anduin ban. Or like Tyrande ban. Ooh, the Tyrande could be really strong here too, actually. So they banned the Alexstrasza, so a little bit of respect ban there. Dami Mommy, Alex, not going to be on the field to play this time around. And no Gary. Okay. So let's see what's up the too many geese bag of tricks. Tyrael and Dahaka. I like the Tyrael here. Maiev is still up. Falstad's still up. I half expect to see at least one of those. We also need a healer here. Best available, I don't know, Rhaegar? I think the Tyrande also could really be strong here. I kind of hope it's Tyrande. Li Ming, Ariel. Okay. So I guess the Ming is the battery in this scenario. I guess Hanzo's also fine. Hanzo's much better at 4 being a battery. So probably until then it's the Li Ming. And Medivh, awesome. I like that. That's a nice counter to the spear and Li Ming blow up potential that Blackheart's booty has. But I feel like Too Many Geese is a very high execution style draft. I mean, they have to play really well. Whereas Li Ming, Hanzo, Imperious are just going to be kind of be throwing haymakers all game. And Time's going to have his work cut out for him. We'll see how it plays out here on the battlefield of eternity. They say that, but it doesn't last for eternity, does it? It normally lasts like 15 to 20 minutes. From left to right, again, our home team in blue. It is Blackheart's booty. TZ Chop on Muradin. Zenarius on Ariel. Savage Drogo playing Imperious. Storm Brandon on the Hanzo. And Amy 820 on Li Ming. From right to left, it is Too Many Geese. Show playing the Vala. Lucy Lovely on Tyrael. Meep Moop on Brightwing. Time with his own wings. Wait, is this just team wings? How does everybody got wings? Time is on the Medivh. And in the top lane, KJ Kegs on Tahako. Let's take a look at our level 1 talents here. Q from Vala and W from the Hanzo to be expected. That is already 3 stacks for the level 1. Interesting talent choice here at 1. We have Consuming Flame, so W build. At least at level 1 for Imperius. First Q connects for show. Sometimes the first one's the hardest to get. Lovely Lucy. Lucy, lovely. Man, just can't get that in my head. Taken a pretty massive combo to the face. It's a nice stun there and a beautiful poly there to save material. Who's hat on right now? Hat is on Hanzo, okay. 3 Q stacks for the Vala. It's not bad. Let's take a look at our top lane here and see what's going on. Looks like they're just trying to stall the wave. Okay, nothing is going on, is the update. Pretty scary engage there. If the whip had hit, that could have been very deadly. But thankfully the whip missed. Oh, what is Tyrael at 1? I didn't even notice what the Tyrael was. Brandon getting quite low. Lucy Lovely almost getting a kill. But a nice heal there from the Ahri. Tyrael is shield. Increased shield. Justice for all. Okay. Hanzo has to back. Blue team's gonna finish this wave out. I expect someone, yeah, someone will be here. Let's see if they try to mess with them. I mean, they probably can't. Sending in the Tyrael would be funny, though. Time gets whipped away. Yeah. Bruiser camp taken maybe a little bit early, about 15 seconds too early. But maybe they want to try to get top off or just get prio on the actual objective. 7 stacks for the Hanzo, and there is press forward. Li Ming going a rather standard build. Let's see if it's going to be Calamity or Seeker. Maybe looking for a tongue here on the Li Ming. She'll be able to blink that pretty easily, though. Red team be burning, and all of the team of Hanzo be burning. So the first halftime objective in favor of too many geese. Nice Q there. Meat Move taking so much damage, and that's going to be down with the tendies. Oh, look, excuse me, that was the Bright Wing. There's too many wings on this team. Tyrael also will fall. First and second blood. To the side of Blackheart's booty. Nice whip there from Zenarius. And now Hanzo will be burning pretty much all by themselves. Nice stun there. Good protect. Should keep show upright. I thought he'd make it through the end of the sentence, but unfortunately did not. And Hanzo, all by himself, probably bored as hell, gets the first objective for Blackheart's booty. So good start for too many geese, but a couple of deaths during the objective phase puts them down a level, down 3 kills. And Medivh has 31 stacks, so doing a nice job there. 10 on the Vala. And there's some... not a Mortal Punisher. They actually have names. Rocco's really good at remembering what the actual names of these immortals are. I don't even know if it tells you anywhere. Does it tell you? Medivh completes the quest. Brandon getting quite low. Does have a big heal available. But time is cooking right now, and down goes Hanzo. Medivh damage is something to be respected when it's hitting. It's very much like a what's the hero's name I'm trying to think of? Maiev reset, where it's just bam, bam, bam. If you don't respect it, you're finally going to see your health bar dwindling. Gauge onto the back line. The Ravens doing what Ravens do and slowing. Couple of Qs. The tongue just misses. But 2 more Qs will connect. And red team gets the top camp. Nice stun there. Good spell armor from the Brightwing. Again, they're looking at Brandon here. And the Hanzo has to be careful. Zanarias is going to have some work to do at 10. Going to have to get some clutch Aegises to save this kind of strong engage that too many Geese have with the Medivh. Literally nothing in the offlane matters. They're boring as hell down there. I'd like to see Dahaka come up here and dig, though. Try to get some sort of numbers advantage. And we see the portal into the back line. Brandon taking a lot of damage. A couple of Qs connecting there from the Vala. Hanzo now with 18 stacks. Dahaka did walk up, I believe, right? Yeah. Yeah, must have. And Hanzo will complete his quest now. Vala has tap in 6. And then we'll likely head over to the burning side of things. Yeah, full W build. Interesting. That is not a build I see very often. Our level 10s for the side of Blackheart's booty. It is Haymaker. Oh, we do see Seeker, by the way, from the Leming. Wave of Force, Arrow, Crystal Aegis, and Wrath of the Anguirus? Too many Geese. Really can't step up without their 10s. Big Arrow connects onto the Vala. Brightwing going to be able to shift in time, and it's a good cleanse. Beautiful protect there, stopping the, or not really stopping the Haymaker from going off. But a near full Immortal Punisher is preparing to siege this bottom lane. We have Strafe. Why do we have Strafe? We have a Strafe gamer. Wait, they have nothing to deal with Strafe. Okay, I don't hate it as much anymore. I mean, obviously they got a couple things, but not very reliable things. So Strafe ain't that bad, I suppose. The Punisher be pushing. Time trying to tap, getting hit by the whip. Nice poly. They try to go on to the Hanzo. Big scatter there. Brightwing gets caught by the Immortal, gets Haymaker backwards. The arrow's gonna miss. But, oh my gosh, nice Aegis. It's not gonna be enough. Lucy getting some value just before death. We'll be able to respawn here quick. And now time running down the Li Ming. Will she be able to escape? It does not look like it. Show is going to finish the Ari. And it is very quickly 5-5 in kills. XP has been caught up. But this tower will fall. Maybe at the price of an Imperious. Good poly. Tongue is going to miss, but it's not going to matter. Imperious will fall. And for the first time this series, Too Many Geese have a kill advantage. And they are playing this Medivh comp very well. I am on my way, mortals. 23 stacks from the Vala. Red team getting their bruiser out. I suspect That Blackheart's booty will be doing the same here in a moment. Curious for the Murden not to be a hammer at 4 and 7 for the burn. But we have full angry Murden, if you will. They want to punch. Stun from... Oh, the miss, but it's a nice tongue there from Kegs to disengage the Imperious stun. Arrow's still here. Engage into the backline onto Murden, but it's a big arrow and a 3-man stun from Blackheart's booty, excuse me. Dahaka will get eaten. Time trying to will his team to a kill here at least. Will not do so. The Aegis will finish off the Medivh. And it was going so well for them until it wasn't. A big stun from the Murden, followed up by a bigger stab from Dr. Fauci himself. The Imperious, the Vaccinator. Which is a much more relevant joke during COVID, but anyway. Red team was able to get halftime, but blue team finishing the job. And for their third objective in a row, the objective will be pushing from left to right. And we have another pause. Okay. No explanation, we just have a pause. It's fine. Why do I have a feeling this is a DoorDash thing? Alright, well, while we pause... We still have no explanation as to what is going on. Alright, we got ready for both teams. Okay, let's get back into it. Alright. He's marching for Hell's Gates. It looks like they're going to try to fight past. TZ taking a lot of damage here. Now gets polyed as well. Kegs looking for a tongue. Now here comes the counter engage. That's another big arrow there from the Hanzo. Catching 3 people. Meat Moop going to get out of there this time. Lucy Lovely going to try to escape as well. Show spin in to win. But does get stunned. Beautiful protect there from the Medivh. Saving what definitely would have been a kill. Sometimes you just gotta pause to scream into the void. Honestly, I get that. I respect the hell out of Too Many Geese not caring about being down a talent tier to fight. Like, when they commit to a fight, they're just gonna full send. They don't care if they have an extra talent. Like, look at this. Like, they're... Dahaka... Does he have dig? Yeah, Dahaka does have dig. So they're just looking to see if they can catch anybody out. But Medivh very clearly sees all of them there. Oh, the Dahaka wasn't looking to dig. He was just wondering where the hell they all are so he doesn't die. Okay. That makes more sense. I guess W build is like better wave clear. And then you have Divine Rage and Melting Touch for just survivability. Huh. Time is keeping track. Time is basically doing my job, but he also has to play the game. He's just kind of overseeing what everybody's doing, keeping tabs on people, scouting for his team, going, yep, here they are. There they go, they're mounting up, running away. Dahaka's soaking. Dahaka's getting run down. They need to save the Dahaka. Nah, they're fine. Dahaka's out. Too many Geese gonna do their bruiser camp. And I suspect that Blackheart's booty will just go burn immediately. Big scatter there immediately onto the Vala, who gets hit into the back line. Portal will not be available for this, and it's a big stun again from Imperius, but getting quite low. Meat Moop at 300 HP, but it will be enough to live. And will the Imperius actually get a kill? No. So it is a 1-for-0 so far. Both teams are pretty battered and bruised, and they will go their separate ways to try to burn as much of this objective as they can. Medivh tried to be a hero and almost got a pick, but Ariel healing 2 OP. And as the reservoir builds, it's only going to become harder and harder to actually kill something. The lower health it gets. Piercing arrows from the Hanzo. And the fourth objective here, going to the side of Blackheart's booty. Let's see if they're going to try to look to end. It's going to be pretty hard for them to end, I think, but I also thought that last time, and then they just kind of ended, so don't listen to me. They immediately look past. Arrow will come and hit a couple of them. Beautiful whip there this time. And the Medivh will fall. And now it's going to get a little bit scary. 44 seconds before they're back. Level 20 is about to pop. Sho's going to try to zone as much as he can with this strafing, but it's really a scare tactic more than anything. The Imperius catches the Dahaka. Good damage there, but a great heal immediately from the Brightwing, who hits out of there just in time. Both these teams kind of teleporting all over the place, it seems like, but with this pretty healthy Immortal in general. Looks like Blackheart's booty has their eyes set on the core, and I don't know if anybody's going to be able to stop them if they try. Meat Moop will get caught by the Hanzo. And the objective ends. Nice Sonic Arrow there, and a beautiful whip from Zenarius again. Drago hits a nice spear. And yeah, it looks like that's going to do it. Too many Geese trying to fight. Scatter arrow. And yeah, 5-for-0. GG's will come out. And this game is over. Blackheart's booty will win a rather decisive 2-0 over the side of Too Many Geese. GG's. So the other game is starting in like a minute. Let's see if they're in it. I don't think they have a lobby posted yet. Are they coin flipping already? Alright, I'm going to see if I can cast this other heroic game, so I'm going to call it there. Too Many Geese just said, look, now you can cast the other game. It's a win for everybody. Alright, let's get over to this screen. Let's get Blackheart's booty. They're well important on the board. Congratulations to them. 2-0 victory for Blackheart's booty over Too Many Geese. I will be back very shortly. I'm going to have to restart the stream. But I'll be back in about a minute with another game. We have... Who the hell are they? I don't even know their names. It's like Touch Grass Tomorrow And oh god, where is it? Heavy hitters against touch grass tomorrow. Yes. I'll be back.